Hello and welcome. I'm Umbra, and today we are looking at Streets of Rogue. This is going to be kind of a initial let's look at slash just playing around. This is a game I played a little bit, watched a little bit, and I kind of enjoy it. I like the planning of it. But as you can see, it's developed by a Matt Dabrowski and produced or published by Tiny Build. And with environmental art, as you can see, from Matthew Weeks, and music and sound design by Craig Barnes. It's probably the most information I've ever had in an episode, but it's handy. It's right there. But it describes itself as the world's only RPG roguelike action stealth shooter brawler co-op mega game. As you can see, it's got kind of an interesting top-down, sort of, almost isometric, but at an angle. Well, isometric's at an angle, but top-down at an angle. Interesting sprite art. I think it does it some wonderful favors. I've already done the tutorial. Actually, I skipped it this time because if you've heard, I had that computer crash and it didn't keep my data, so I had to do the tutorial again, and I just said, screw it, I'll skip it. We're just going to go ahead and jump right in. We're not going to belabor the point any further. I'm just going to play the Slum Dweller. As you can see, there's some traits and stats and things. Each of these characters has different sets of stats that give them different benefits and abilities. I've never seen a zombie before. But I'm just going to go ahead and start playing. It's divided up into multiple floors, and this game is pretty much all about havoc and finding the best way to accomplish your goals. So, tab brings up this. Our goals are to retrieve a will and neutralize some people. So, the retrieve is over here, the neutralize is over there. A clerk and a doctor. So this is the map of this floor. Entrance, exit. So, as you can see, there's some people just wandering around. They can be involved in different ways. We can punch. We don't really have anything in the way of items. Let's see. I do have whiskey to give me some more health, but I don't think that's going to be necessary right now. So there are several different ways we could take this on. This building seems to be the building that has the will we want to recover in it. There's the item. You can see there's some traps and things. Let's go ahead and just take that. Now, the best way to do this. Well, I don't know about the best way. We're going to do it my way. See if I can get someone's attention there. Alright. So we did manage to get in. This door was unlocked, but it said do not enter. So that means anyone who sees me, who's of this group, in here, is not going to be very happy with me. Actually. Nope. Ah! Haha. We managed to win that fight. But as you can see, the fist fighting, very floaty, but actually fun because of it. Not, ooh, we got a silencer. Doesn't really help us all that much, but we did accomplish one of our missions. We got some experience. But normally when you're playing a game and the controls are a little floaty, it actually makes it very annoying. But in this game, I don't know, it plays for it. It goes really well. We do not have enough money to buy a mystery item. Well, let's dig through the trash can and see what we can find. A beer. Well, that could be useful later. I need to neutralize these two people. My tools are silencer, whiskey, and beer. Ooh, and there's some interesting loot. Let's see if we can take advantage of some stuff. Alright. So we killed an innocent person. Safe combination. Nice. But, as you notice, I punched the window, they came to inspect it, and then they came out to look for who caused this. And that guy seems to be stuck on that computer. We're going to just use the key. And we're going to use the safe combination. And another silencer. Ooh. But found cool stuff. So this game actively encourages you to look for interesting things that you might not see while doing your standard mission. Can we draw someone else out? He kind of saw me. No. You come over here. I want to draw him all the way outside. Alright. So we managed to get some money and another key to the casino. Let's see what happens if we play it. Ah, well. These guys mind that I'm going in here? I guess not. I don't want to be caught in this camera's field of view. Let's just deal with that. I guess since there was no shopkeeper in here, I could have distracted him. Ooh, found more cool stuff. Distracted him and, ooh. Let's sell one of those. Distracted him, tried to run in here, maybe somehow got into a door, and that camera seeing me would have alerted him to the fact that I was looting his residence. Now, I still don't really have anything to take on these people with. He has a gun. I don't want to deal with somebody with a gun. This may end badly. Alright, got one. Alright. I don't know what a boombox actually does for me. And so I got chicken nuggets. Now those are like currency for persistent upgrades. Or maybe upgrades is the wrong word. More interesting gameplay options. We'll put it that way. What does this do? But I think we're ready to go to the next level, and because we gained at least one level, we used only our fists, we will get to pick a trait. We get more because we are the slum dweller and they learn quicker, I think was their trait. Twice the damage. The victim. Let's take the drug-a-lug. All syringes are identified, and that hopefully we'll get to see why that's a useful skill or trait. But as you can see, it's kind of a fast-paced game. Let's see. Break out of prison, so we need to get these guys out. Neutralize a gentleman over here, and rescue this person. What are our rewards? This hacking tool would be really useful. So as you can see, there's things like air filtration systems. All of this actually has a use. Let's see if we can get some stuff started. I need to neutralize that gentleman there. He doesn't look like he has a gun. Ooh, some other people are now coming out. I don't want to deal with the other armed people. But I need to find a way to get him. Ooh, a rock. That could be useful, actually. And yet another beer. And as you can see, there's a cop, and I think we just got something pretty useful. I wonder if I can use that on... Do you have an air filtration system? Yes, you do. Oops. So let's see what happens here. Ooh. And the havoc being caused. I don't wish to bother you guys. Ooh. Well, to the victor goes the spoils. And we finally have a weapon. Is there anything else? Well, we did get the key. They call it, of course. And we got full health because we leveled up. And some stuff in the refrigerator. You know what? I'm gonna leave these guys alone. But I also like, speaking of music, like the kind of music they've got going on. It kind of gives it a retro feel. Goes really well with the aesthetic of the game, I think. Even though I've never played it, I really feel this game is a lot like Hotline Miami in some ways, where you're thinking about how best to handle a situation. But I believe we just found one in the chat. Okay. I believe Hotline Miami's gameplay is all curated, whereas this has random level generation. And I think they both lend something to it. How do I want to handle this? Oops. Ah! Get behind cover. That was not how I meant to handle that, but it worked. And we have a pistol, but I don't want a pistol right now. Unlock doors. And apparently reading email would be rude. Alright, so our last task is to break someone out of this thing here. Now, how best to do that? Gotta kind of case the joint, see if there are any windows to break to lure some people out. Does not seem so. I don't need any whiskey. I've already got some. Alright. Let's just give it a try. See what happens. Now, if I... Alright, so we open the locked doors. And now we have to take this gentleman to the entrance. That actually worked really well. We held up there for just too long. Oh, I thought he was going to get burned. So we could, I think we could take him technically to either one, but we're just going to take him to the south. I don't think anyone's going to bother us because we haven't really done anything illegal that people have seen that care. So we should be able to just lead them back. And we are ready to go. Actually, I wonder, can we take this one? Ah, okay, so it only goes back down. And we can teleport to the exit. Huh. Still learning stuff about the game. We could be easier to knock people through walls. Item shops cost less. I think this backstab is something I want, because I like to, instead of going in hot, at least so far with this character, I like to plan my attack out, which this game lends itself to both styles of play. Planning your attack out and slowly figuring out the best way to get through, or to just go in there brawling. Killer Robot is after you. So we have this robot here, I'm guessing, who is chasing after me. So after a certain point, modifiers will happen. So certain things like a killer robot. I've seen some other people playing. Radiation floods the outdoors every so often and you need to get inside. Neutralize a scientist and destroy a generator. But so these things add an additional level of I don't know, difficulty, I guess you could say. Now I'm watching the robot on my mini map, trying to avoid being in the same places he's going to be in. Now I'm kind of curious. So he's after me, but it does seem like he's very slow. But he always seems to know where I am. So that's gonna be fun. I don't know how easy he's going to be to kill, but I'm gonna assume he's not. And we are going to hack the clone machine. Hey, hey! I didn't think the cop would come after me, but I guess that does make sense. Alright, that robot is coming dangerously close. Just cloned a random person just to go out there and die. Now, I'm waiting for the robot to see. Yeah, he's coming up that way. Yeah, you come up here. Now I wonder if I could hurt this thing, but we're not going to find out right now. Let's hope there's no police around. Open lock door. So we freed the gorilla and have unlocked a new character. Hopefully he will... Ooh, I think he's... Ooh. Oh! Okay, yeah. And see, the walls are very destructible. I wonder if I could use that to my advantage. Come get me. Huh. I think I can. Maybe. I don't know, did you just miss the bouncer before? Oh! Oh! Ah, right. So that's how plans can come on the fly. Impromptu, really. I wonder if I can get this guy to take care of police officers. And I wonder if I could actually hurt this thing. Be my meat shield, police officer! Shouldn't you be arresting this gentleman? Huh. Alright. Well, that was interesting. Hey, you! You might want to run. Now how to destroy this thing? Oh! I was hoping I could squeeze past it in the hallway, but so that's that's generally how a run goes. You can either and you can get really back in or get back in really quickly, which I think lends itself really well to this game style. So thank you for joining me for that bizarre ride, and this has been Streets of Rogue. Have a good one.